developing the show had my books open and were told to draw from it. I wrote Steven Spielberg produced the show. I wrote him a letter just saying, I was told this, I don't know how you feel about it. If it's innocent, that's fine, but I'm a strong believer in karma or something like it. And so I don't let things like that bother me, or I try not to.
You didn't even contemplate a cease and desist?
No. It's a waste of time. I actually got more fun from people coming up going, hey man, Spielberg's ripping you off. And,
saying you damn right.
and he did it again. Madman Adventures #3, I had Madman and the crew going to this ancient Mayan temple, and indigenous natives tried to stop them, and ultimately the temple, there's an alien inside and gets taken up in outer space.
Jesus.
So, I don't know if you ever saw anything that was like that, but...
I don't know if it was any good.
So right there, that was a bad adaptation of a comic book.
Maybe I Barrett question? Was that you? Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a friend who owns a comic book store, and he's telling me, I'm going to give myself hosting, he tells me that I should just do a one-shot instead of an ongoing series. And what do you think? What's the best way to go?
Well, maybe not a one-shot floppy. You know what I mean by a floppy? A 32-page month, emulates a monthly comic. Maybe a bigger chunk of something, right out of the gate. The key there is you don't want to price yourself out of any new readers. You don't want to produce a 500-page graphic novel you're going to have to charge $25 for. But certainly, committing to an ongoing series does scare both retailers and buyers. And if they can pick up a chunk of something that maybe has a beginning, middle, and end, and yet promises more to follow in its structure, that might be a good thing. Yeah.
And for your own personal satisfaction, I can speak to this a little bit. You might have the enthusiasm for a 100-issue series, but you may not have the support, and it'll be discouraging. So you might want to have a shorter story, that's more self-contained. For instance,
build a one-room house instead of a skyscraper.
Yeah.
I guess is what he's saying.
My graphique music stuff, I don't ever want to see collected because it doesn't end, and I think it would be a cheat. Here's a collection of nothing. It just stops.
That's why I was with those early black and white Grendels for years. I didn't want to reprint them because it just stopped. I later reworked that story and made it what appeared as Devil by the Deed. Yeah. And we may be whores, but
we're thinking about you.
Right.
We have time for one more question.
Yeah, go ahead.
How do you get for a writer, how do you get your material submitted to like Marvel or DC? Because when I read the guidelines, I don't see
it's because, like I said, you have to hook up with an artist. You have to hook up with an artist somewhere. Again, they get so many written submissions, they just don't even look at them. I hate to put it that way, but that's just the bitter truth.